All right then. So here we are again. Place I love to be. I'm in a rut, but I like my little rut. Uh, I actually ventured off into roulette for a little while earlier today. I didn't like it at all, but I just felt like I owed a response to a guy who keeps promoting ridiculous strategies for roulette, which cannot possibly, not something that anybody needs to worry about. But anyway, we're off, more or less. Mum dum 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 dimmy dum doodle. Great start. Still no turbo. I know there's got to be something. There's got to be some little cookie that's crept into my system here, which inhibits the turbo. And then it's a repeat. 51 second. I'll take that. Not terribly big profit there, but better than a poke in the eye with a pointed stick. Double for the loss. Oh, what am I doing? Geez, that was wrong. I should not have done that, but I did, so I'll repeat it now. Yes, the basic strategy for blackjack, it's just ridiculous not to stick with it. It's just common sense, you know? All right, minimum. Cheeky. Cheeky works both ways, though. Plus another one. I'm going to win that one, aren't we? 1, 2. Oh, nicely. That was unexpected. Well, oh, we just squeaked it. Okay, that's a repeater, I think. Oh no, I think maybe it's a plus. See how quickly I lose track. Mind is a terrible thing to lose, isn't that what they say? Oh, that was cheeky. Plus one more to the max. That's my choice, Max. Up to you what you want to do. Now we just repeat it. And now we double down. Oh, I like that. And repeat again. And again. All right, I think we're back to the min there now. We had a lot of 1, 2, 5s there. No need to be greedy in this game or any game. Just don't touch those silly things that only pay a profit of 1 unit on turnaround. That's just nonsensical. I repeat, I guess. All right, minimum. Gonna need to go and wake up the dealer over at Baccarat in a mo. Ooh! 1-2. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's go and play some baccarat. Oh, the speed. 51. 2-3, third. 5-3, and we're going to hop. B1. This is what happens. 5-3, and we're hopping to banker. 2-4 now to cover the commission. Thanks, banker. Double for the loss. Okay, that's 1-3, third bet. 4-3, waiting for player. There it is. 1-2-3. 7-6, going in the wrong direction. Okay, 14-15, definitely in the wrong direction. Oh, there we are. I was actually thinking to myself, oh dear. But we got it. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. Minimum. Falling back to the minimum is so important. Double for the push. I think that'll do. Back to the min. Double for the loss. 1-2, third. Well done, player. Perfectly timed. Yeah, I think there are still people out there who think that I manipulate these games, but it's just like beyond dumb, really. They're just doing their job, I think. 3-4, third. 1-2-3-4. Nice one, player. We're plussing right now. Now plus max. My max, you can do what you want. Now we're going to chase that. We got it, so back to the min. +1. Double for the tie. Uh, 1-2, I think. Okay, so we're at 9 minutes, 14:15 over here, and 12:62 over here. So I think we're having a pretty successful time of this. Let's do a bit more. Let's have a look. See how many hands do we have left over there? Yeah, we can do a bit more blackjack. Oh, you rotter! Double for the loss. 1-2, third. That's good. +1. That was clever. Dealer's pull, as they say. Is that +1 again? Uh-oh. Okay, so that's 2-3, isn't it? 5-6. Gracious. Bummer. Okay, that's not what we needed. Okay, so 11-6. So we're going to draw. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? That's even more of a pain in the ass. 14-6. Uh-oh. All right. So we just got 6 back there with the double. So that's 8-6. Aha. 14-15. That's what we needed from you, mister. Back to the men. Double. Cheeky one. $51 second. 2-3 third. Maybe we can accept that. Should I stand on it? Oh, I did already. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to baccarat. Double for the loss. Repeat. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. Minimum. Double for the tie. 1, 2, sorry, 51 second. Okay, that's back to the men. Double for the loss. 1, 2. Nice one, player. Oh, that's not right. I did that wrong completely, didn't I? Okay. Well, it's going to have to be 1, 2 now, isn't it? 3, 4. What a fuck up. Okay. That time I think we got back to the minimum. All right. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. 1, 2 second. 3, 4 third. 7, 4 waiting for the bank. P1, damn it. P2. P3. 7, 4 it is. It's going to be 3, 5 now for the commish. Damn it! Why doesn't this bloody thing do what it's told? And we're out of trouble there. And how about that? End of the shoe. So let's save it and have a look. I haven't updated these yet. I'll do that at some point. $32 into 6,000 and 30 into 3,700. So there's absolutely no doubt that we achieved the aim of an average win exceeding the average loss by blah de blah. So that's good. The question is, should I start another shoe? Well, hard to say no, really, isn't it? I'm trying to give value for money, you know. Oh, wait a minute. There's no money changed hands. Of course not. Not my thing at all. Plus another one. Uh-oh. 1, 2. 3, 4, third. Oh, all right. Good. I was just going to jump to blackjack there. Double for the loss. Double for the tie. Back to the min, because we got the double. $51. 2, 3, third. 5, 3. Let's go over here. 8, 6. Oh, it's a disappointment, isn't it? Well, a little better. Oh, no. I don't believe it. Well, I do believe it because, as usual, I saw it with my own eyes. 8, 6. Should be 14-12, but I'm going to call it 14-15 because I'm in charge. Oh! And please don't tell me I knew it was coming. I don't know it's coming any more than Vegas Matt does, or Mr. Handpay, or Crazy Cody Burn Money, or Bobby Rivas, or any of the other professional losers on YouTube. Should I stand? That's the question. All right. Back to the men. Plus one. $51 second. Oh dear. 2, 3 third. 5, 3. Let's do a drop here. 6, 3. Oh dear. Got a bit very fancy up there, didn't you? 7, 3. 8, 3. Well, I'm not betting mere money here. 9, 3. See, this could be a runaway point. 10, 3. This is awful. 11, 3. 12, 3. Nasty stuff is going on here. 13, 3. I think I want a new shoe. That didn't do much good, did it? 13, 3 it is. 14-3. Oh, God. 14-3. Well, we're in trouble anyway. Look at this, and we still can't make it. 15-3. This is an eye opener, I tell you. 16-3. One for the ages. Lost by one. 17-3. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. I'm mesmerized. Naturally, it's 18-3. 19-3. How many consecutive losses is this? I can't even begin to think. 19-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. Bloody hell. Okay, 22-6. Things are not getting better. Can betting get out of this? 22-6. Nah. 28-12. I think we'll call that 3, 1.5, third. Oh dear, oh dear. Can you believe that? Have I said that before? 4.5, 1.5. So 5, 2, and the drop is 1,000. Look at this. I mean, it's horrible, isn't it? 6, 2. 6, 2, so that's 5, 2 then. 7, 4. Getting into some terrible territory here. Oh no. 3, 4. Nah. 50-50. Less than 50. Well, no, probably a bit more than 50-50. 3, 4. There we go. Happiness is a warm puppy. No, I got that wrong. Happiness is a turnover. All right, so a lot of work there. I'm not sure how many consecutive losses that was, but I will have that information. By the time you see this, there will be a count attached along with an Excel analysis. And I don't know exactly, who is impressed or affected by the analysis and all of the stuff that I'm doing. And it'd be wrong to say that I don't care, but all of this stuff mostly I do for me because, it's a constant kind of almost waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it just keeps not dropping. And that's been the case for a very long time. And yes, every so often, pattern betting gets into deep shit, but it has a very big shovel, so it gets out of it, and that's what matters, right? So we're looking at 5,200 ahead over here, and 2,120 over there in 25 minutes. So what I'd like to do is go back to the min over here and see if we can get a positive shoe balance here. 25 minutes is where we're at. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51. So I'll stay with this for a while. 51. Double for the tie. Okay. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. 1, 2 second. 3, 4 third. 7, 4 waiting for the bank. P1. P2. Damn it. 7, 4 over here. 11, 8. Damn it. 19, 16. So I think we'll call that 4, 4. It's a bit on the cusp there, but all right, now I've got to bet 1 for the commission. Now double it. Now 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We came out of that all right. So we're still on the bank anyway. Deep pockets, that's what you need. And a very high level of belief. Three, 5 is the third on the bank. Oh, there we go. All right. Still on the bank. All right. Yeah, I'll just play this shoe out and just pray that it doesn't turn nasty. So that's 4, 3 waiting for player. B1, B2. Ugh. 1, 2. 3, 4. Second. 7, 8. Third on the player. Thank you, player. Just in time, old chap. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm kind of mesmerized by these twerps who keep betting banker all the time. It's just so daft. But, you know, it's their money. They can do what the hell they want. I assume it's their money. Double for the push. Sorry, tie. Okay, I think we're going to call that 3, 4 third. Just made it. That's good enough. Minimum. Double for the tie. 1, 2. That's good. Minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2. Third. 3, 2 hopping. 5, 4. I think we're going to have a second one here, aren't we? 5, 4. Oh dear, oh dear. 2, 3, I think we better call that. Oh, nicely done, banker. Okay, so we got our commission back there, didn't we? I think we're going to run out any second. There it is. Okay, so I would say that we did well. And you see, this keeps on happening. And there are people out there who explain my success by saying, "Yes, well, of course, he's crooking everything. He's a charlatan. He knows what's coming. And none of it makes any sense, because if you watch the demos, you'll see that the strategy doesn't change at all, and the amount of rehearsal that would be involved for me to be able to pull that off, I don't think it's even possible. I don't really see how it's possible, because it would be like, suggesting that a blackjack dealer, a mechanic as they used to call them, could deal 8 naturals in a row or something like that. I mean, I'll tell you what, it might be possible, but it's certainly impossible by me. That's for sure. Anyway, this last one, what did we do there? We got 24 wins. What? 24 wins, 37 losses. 24 into 9,000 and 37 into 7,000. So once again, folks, just do the arithmetic. Please think about it. I mean, just, and the biggest problem with all these, these professional losers on YouTube is that they throw money around like it's meaningless, like it's worthless. And the kind of amounts of money that they're talking about, that's, sort of put into a household, a regular household in America, that's real money. I mean, sort of like these 500 bets, 10,000 bets, whatever. This is money. And they treat it like it's crap, rubbish, sort of nothing. Something to be thrown away, something to be used as a dramatic tool. It's very demoralizing, I have to say. Anyway, I'm done now. For now. See you later. All right, folks. So, first off, a confession. I got myself into a right bloody mix-up over these Don't Bend Over things. And number 6, which I posted most recently until this one, was actually number 5. And this is number 4. So, entirely my mistake. I apologize. I don't think that it upsets the apple cart very much. And I will make sure at the end of this one that I give you a summary of the various different sort of back and forths. The other shoe still hasn't dropped, not for lack of trying this time, I'll tell you, because, I mean, down here in the win-loss patterns, you can see, bloody hell, that's called a 17 consecutive losses situation. And I'm actually delighted by it, because pattern betting can cope with something like that. I would have run away from it, but it's just one of those things where once things start to go like that, I'm thinking, boy, this is a really good teaching moment. This is a really good learning moment as well, So I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to battle through this and see what happens. And of course, pattern betting came out the other side very nicely. And what really amuses me is, I've got to take us over here and show you. The martingale, which everybody quite rightly says is a rubbish way of behaving, a really stupid way of doing things. The martingale would have come out losing over 500,000 because of that 17 nasty run there. And I've never defended the martingale. What I have said about it is that the things that the casino shills, the mouthpieces, the Vegas Mats and the Mr. Handpays and the Brandon O'Briens and all the others who have to go through this kind of like dutiful little thing about, oh, well, of course, the martingale's no use. No, that's terrible. That always loses. I mean, they all say it. The last one I remember saying it was the one they called W2 Jesus, who actually seems like a very smart gambler to me. But all of these guys are working from a script. They are basically there at the what's it word? Not sufferance, It's at the pleasure of the casinos because, as I've said before, the casinos have found the best advertising tool that has ever existed for them. I mean, what they're getting by way of promotion through Vegas Matt and Co. on YouTube is, I mean, it would cost them billions if they tried to do that on TV. Those are free ads that they're getting, and they are interrupted. A bit of a nuisance, really. They're interrupted by a lot of other ads, but basically, every time Vegas Matt puts up a new video or any of them do that, it's promotion for the casinos. It's catnip for gamblers. It's kind of like, oh, that reminds me, it's such fun going to Las Vegas and doing blah, 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 whatever. And my goodness me, this, by the way, is a redundancy which I can quietly get rid of. Yeah, look at that. Oh, dear. Look at the because it's capped out at 25,000. You can't go much higher. I mean, 25,000 is the limit for the algorithm, so it seems fair that 25,000 should be the cap for the martingale as well. And of course it failed. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is the martingale is always derided by the casinos because it's dangerous for them. So they will step in and block it in any way that they can. They'll interfere with people. They'll talk to them. They'll say, you really shouldn't do that. It's a terrible idea, blah, blah, blah. But table limits exist for the martingale to stop progressive betting of any description, including pattern betting. And you just have to remember, it's up to you to decide, whether to continue at a given layout once you hit the table limit, and the strategy is telling you, okay, your next bet needs to be 800 and the table limit is 500, so don't bet 500, go somewhere else and bet 800. That's what it's saying to you all the time. You'll start hearing this little voice in your head after a while. It's the sort of the PB Jiminy Cricket, sort of saying, don't do that, no. Now, I wish I was perfect because I never get an exact sort of like figure for both the algorithm, which is showing a $10,200 win here for a max of 6,400, and then the online reality thing, which is showing 9,950 for a max of 4,000. So, what can I tell you? But what I can tell you is that, I really try extremely hard to make sure that I get everything right and accurate and so on. I'm constantly, not in fear, but in respect for the potential for there to be an absolute disaster, a wipeout for pattern betting. But it hasn't happened yet. I think it probably won't happen, but I can't guarantee anything any more than I can say to anybody, any of the few dozen people who come back and watch these things and play along with me or watch me doing my thing. I can't say to any of you that there's an absolute cast iron guarantee. Number one, because I don't know that there is, and number two, because YouTube won't allow it. They will allow these clowns, these professional losers, to say whatever they want. But me, I'm a very, 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 very small, tiny, weeny fry compared to the likes of Vegas Matt and Mr. Handpay and Crazy Cody Burn Money and the others, and of course the miracle worker Dana White, the guy who claims to have won over $1 million a night, 23 nights in a row playing baccarat, presumably to a chorus of flying pigs, but whatever. He's entitled to say whatever he wants in front of the camera, First Amendment rights and all that stuff, but we also have the right to say bollocks. Anyway, here we are. We've got very similar outcomes for the two different ways of doing things. It's a bloody pain creating these things where there's a mixture of baccarat and blackjack, but that's that's a bear pit that I dug for myself and then threw myself in. So I can't blame anybody but myself for that. Um, let's have a little look here. Um, yeah, real play spread from 25 to 4,160. Well, algae spread from 25 to 10,000. So bigger. Real play managed to get an average win of 361 versus an average loss of 197, which is a average win over average loss number of 183%, which is bloody good. Algae, the algorithm, managed 384 over 217, which is 177%, which is also bloody good. So anyway, I'm very happy with this. And on the question of Vegas Matt, I mean, obviously I talk about him a lot because he's the number one villain, as far as I'm concerned, in this whole sort of mess that has become legalized gambling all over the world, very dramatically in the United States, less so in the UK, but still a major, sort of threat to the social fabric. I mean, it's a drain on the police because of the crimes that people commit in order to get together the money they need, either to pay their debts or to continue gambling. It's broken marriages, it's suicides, it's a big bloody mess, and everybody pretends that gambling is dignified and respectable and a human right, sort of like breathing the air and having free healthcare if you live in the UK and stuff like that. But one day I expect the politicians will wake up and do the right thing. But these are people who are actually, it seems, losing their dignity, losing their moral compass more and more as the years go by. And that's not a moral judgment on my part. You just have to listen to them and look at them, I mean, we don't have a Donald Trump in the UK, thank goodness. We did for a little while. We had this mop-headed blonde idiot who destroyed the Conservative Party while he was mucking about with all sorts of other things. And, I think that there's a very good chance that everybody's favourite president will do exactly the same thing to the Republican Party. But I'm beyond being able to make any kind of prediction about anything in politics, so I should shut up. So what have we got? I've done it. It's all here. And Vegas Matt shouldn't take it personally. I mean, when you step into the spotlight and you start doing bad things, then you should expect to be criticized and challenged, and I'm sure he's capable of dealing with it. The one thing I don't think he's capable of dealing with is the kind of exposure that he got in Slate magazine recently, which was that's really funny. The first time I've ever seen Vegas Matt actually honestly and kind of like rationally examine most of the things that he does. Everybody gushes all over him and tells him how wonderful he is, and he agrees with them, and on they go. I'm really bugged by this thing, Copilot, which I've just killed from my computer, but it still comes back in Excel. Real pain in the arse. Anyway, I'm rambling now, and it's that time of night, and I forgot to put my little gizmo in here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock, nearly 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. And I do apologize for my mistake. It's just one of those things. And this actually turned out to be a busting useful session, because that thing there is just astounding. One thing I haven't done, and I must fix right away. Hold your breath. That's how silly of me. How could I have overlooked that? The worst skirmish. 22 losses, 4 wins, house advantage of 69%. We managed to squeeze out a win of 5,000, or Algae did, managed to squeeze out a win of 5,225. And the indicated result was a loss of 14,700 and whatever. Sorry, it choked on my beer there. First beer of the night. Bungo. Oh, that's good. Abbott Ale. Yes, that's the beer that, well, you won't know about this because most people who look at these things are in the USA. But the Chinese premier came here a few years back, and the Prime Minister, then David Cameron, took him to a local Green King pub and gave him a couple of pints, or at least one anyway, of Green King Abbott. And the next thing that happened was that Green King, the brewery company, was invited to open pubs in China, and apparently there are several now. I haven't checked this out. I haven't Googled it, but apparently because Chairman XI decided that he really liked Green King Abbott Ale, they started to get a thirst for it all over China. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with anything. This is important simply because it helps to demonstrate how things work. And I'm going to stop rabbiting now. I've said that so many times and it never happens, does it? Bye-bye.